Hey guys, so the year is drastically, fastly coming to an end, and I made a vow to myself that, hey babe, come on, you're not gonna look. Okay, let's be serious. You're not gonna look like, dear Jesus, have mercy upon me. But at the end of this month, so come on, take a look at the skin is glowing, eh? Oh yes, of course it is. So, and funny enough, today we'll be talking about something related to looking after your body. I mean, yeah. So I know you take your bath. True. Do you take it the way that pleases the Lord? I don't. Okay, so this day we'll be looking at the places that you may not have been concentrating on that you need to pay close attention to in time to come. Follow me. So, I learned this not because okay, let's leave the fact that I am a nurse aside, but hey, I am not scamming, no, alright. But let's leave that fact aside and let's look at certain things that can actually expose you to knowing that this and that. I know that most of us watching this video must have heard or had someone tell them, sister, come, brother, come. Yes, let me. No, that's not the point where you're like, why do you have to tell me that? No. But that is the point where you appreciate the fact that someone actually saw you and decided to make this known to you. And now you're gonna look after yourself the way you never, never, ever did. So right now, I just want us to understand that I got to know what I'm about to share because I became very observant and I was very careful minding people's review about people and about me as well. So you don't okay, when we say bad odor, you don't just be like, oh, they didn't call my name, so I don't need to do anything about it. I don't need to pay much attention to stuff like this. No, even if this person didn't call your name, when you hear people talking about bad odor, then you have to put your ears down. Okay, bad odor, people are complaining about bad odor. What? Because you don't wake up in the morning and make a resolution that you want to smell, you want to stink. So you just be like, these people that are stinky, what are they not doing? What are they not getting right? Is it that they just made up their mind that they want to be stinky? Which I doubt, and of course, which you definitely doubt. So what is that thing that they're not doing? What is that thing that they're not doing? So you don't just wake up one morning and then you relapse, and now you join the league of the bad order gang. No, I'm not in that league. I smell good. You can come and smell. I smell so good. That smells so nice. Okay. Taking a bath, you need to mind. You need to mind certain places that many of us don't even mind. Now, I'm gonna be making a general list here that the men can practice and the women can practice as well. So for the women, I'm going to start from head down to the toe, making mention of men and women. So stay tuned. So for the women, I know so that most of us cannot do without having our attachment on. So many of us, we like wigs, and few people like myself too, we like attachment and we like making our natural hair. Now, making your natural hair or making attachment is not a dead sentence. It does not mean that you shouldn't take your bath, you shouldn't wash your hair. You shouldn't wash your hair until it is 1 month later when you lose the attachment. That's when you now want to wash. No. If you are an attachment, at least 2 weeks after making the hair, which I believe you washed your hair before making that attachment, 2 weeks after making the attachment, please make all due diligence or be very diligent to wash your hair. Yes, as it is on that braid, wash your hair with warm water and enough wonderful smelling soap or shampoo. Wash your hair. After washing it, use your hand dryer. Dry. If you don't have hand dryer, I understand. You can use your towel, pat it dry, and then open it up so that air can have communion with your hair. So by so doing, you yourself will feel so fresh, because by observation I understood that if you are on braids for a while and you didn't pour water in your head, you didn't pour water on your head, you will find out that you can develop this emergency headache. I've experienced it before. And it was after that experience, I poured water. I found out that everything was just, there was calmness. I said, oh, okay, so this is what is happening. Oh, I get it now. Then I devised that means. So this is what you must know and you must do, women. So down to the face. When we get to the face, now for people that just made their hair and they don't want to pour water on their hair yet, I understand. When you get to the face, you should understand that even if you're not pouring water on your head, please, you see where I did edges, because I know that every woman knows how to do edges now. See where I did my edges, ensure that you wash it. You don't want a situation whereby you wash your face. Then here where the edges were, the edges of the last 2 days, they are still there. And then you add another edges on top. With the whole sweat that came out yesterday and last 2 days, you add another edges. You add and you make a communion with the edges of today, yesterday, last 2 days, the sweat that was still coming today, the sweat that came yesterday, and the sweat that came last 2 days. You add, join everything together. Now pass somebody, Jesus. No. Ensure you wash. So when you're, when you're lathering your face wash on your face, ensure, use an opportunity to wash here, the scalp, and then wash it off. Then you add a new edge control. So down to the face. You guys know everything about these ones now. So you know that your nose here, you need to, when you're putting on your face wash, when you get here, you need to, I'm not saying you should be very aggressive, no, but you need to, put your hand here, try to wash in circular motion. Try to wash in circular motion. And I found out that some people, after washing, after beating here, this mucus here is still there. So when you're washing, I didn't say you should put soap in your eyes, no. But when you're washing, right, ensure that you equally get rid of some stuff here, especially people that normally make use of mascara. I don't make use of that, but if you make use of mascara, please, you need to wash. In fact, if possible, use your face, whatever, and then get rid of the previous ones, and then ensure that your water, your face wash goes all the way on your face, and then ensure your ears, please. Even if you just made new hair and you don't really want to pour water, make use of your hand, put some soap, and then your ears all the way. If possible, you can get a cotton bud and then put some soap on it and then do the whole thing in your ear and then wash. And if possible, remove your earrings when you want to wash. Wash everywhere. You see that hole? The hole after the ear, like the hole where the earring goes into this hole, it needs to be washed as well. Your earrings, you need to clean them. Clean them. I cleaned mine this morning, and I also cleaned it I think last 3 days. Yes. And I bet you the fact that I even cleaned it last 3 days, this morning there were still some particles in it. So you must ensure. I mean, nobody's gonna do it for you. Do it for yourself, my sweetheart. So if you're a man and you have this, clean it too. Stop causing chaos when you enter an atmosphere. So back to the major thing. Let me put on my head. Let me look beautiful for you guys. Come on. So then we come down to the neck, because hey, you see all those folds? Wherever you see skin folds, there are high possibility that there are deaths hiding there. How did I know? How did I observe this? How did I learn of this? Taking care of a young child, I found out that children play a lot, and they sweat, and of course they play with dirt and all that. So I found out that day I carried this baby, and the baby was looking plumpy, like healthy and plumpy, a healthy weight, a healthy fat. So I just my eyes just went all the way to the neck, and I found out that some food particles that escaped the mouth and sweat and all that, they were lined up here. This line, this fold, the neck was lined up there, blackish, and I said, Jesus, what is this? This is there too. So many people, when they are bathing, they don't raise up their neck to wash the whole of this place, even here, to wash, here, all the way, to wash, and then the nape, back, here. was like, wow, okay, that means if this place has the capacity to gather enough death that I can even see it, it means that this place is a potential place where people are likely not to watch so well and likely to, cause someone to smell. So I said, okay, okay, okay. So that was how I got to know about it, and I am relating it to you right now. And then we come down to the armpit. Everybody knows about the armpit, but I bet my one is better than yours. Okay. Oh yes, my one is better than yours. So now when we get to the armpit, all of us know that you need to put your roll on. When you want to put your body spray, you first start with the armpit and then you go everywhere like this. When you want to put your deodorant here, when you want to put your oil perfume, you still put some here. So, but now here is the cuckoo. It's not about putting anything here and all that. The truth is, you can have no hair in your armpit and still smell like hell. And you can have hair and still smell nice. But it's best that it looks nice and it smells nice, right? So trim the hair or use your shaving stick. But if you feel that you're gonna have reactions, you're gonna have irritations when you use shaving beak, then you can make use of your mask. What's it called? You can make use of your mask. You can make use of your wax. Make use of your wax to get rid of the hair. Quite painful, but I think worth it. Or you can use your shaving beak. Yes, so that will ensure that dirt are not trapped in between hairs. And of course, when you are scrubbing, do not leave that place. Don't say just clean it with water and that is it. No, scrub it too, please. Yes, scrub it. Yes. So that is it. So that we can breathe when you say hallelujah to the Lord. And of course, we go all the way down to the body. Now, for the ladies, your breast. I know many of you have bigger breasts than mine, while I have bigger than some people. But either way, breast is breast. So if you're a lady and you got breast, now you need to understand that the breast kind of falls the way down. Even if your own is pointy, there is still some skin fold under the breast. So you need to lift the breast a little, lift it, and then wash the under. Wash the under. And when you are creaming your body, also cream the under. Do you understand? The reason is so that that place will not stink and smell and gather certain infections, gather certain dirt, and of course that the place will receive the same moisture and moisturization that the other part of your exposed body does. Now you get all the way to the navel, men and women, please, you need to wash it. Now this I got to know it by experience. I don't even know what I was looking for, or maybe once in a while I just do body examination for myself. So I was looking at my body over the mirror, and then I found out that there is this dark stuff in my navel. So I had to belly button. So I had to go all the way examining what is here, so I found out that there were dirt locked in the folds, the tiny folds and the tiny look and cranny. Is that correct? Of the navel, of the belly button. So I had to use my hand to, and men see dirt, black indeed. I say, God, what is this? I say, no. So you have to pay attention to your navel when you're washing. So we go all the way down. Now that was for men and for women. Now we go all the way down to the groin. Now that's the pubic region. To the groin. You see that fold? That place where your lap meets with your genitals. That place. Please, if you are beating, if possible, there is something that you can place your leg on top, place it. Scrub that place very well. It is very, very important. And when you are moisturizing, please, men and women, moisturize that place too. What your skin receives, what your face receives that is making it shiny, what this face receives that makes it shiny, your groin area needs it as well, so that it will look shiny, it will look good, it will not look like it have been deprived. Most of the reason why, most of the reason, or one of the reasons why your booty area looks so black, and like the black that is not healthy, not healthy black, is because you remember to rub everything on your face. You remember to rub caro white on your face. You remember to rub caro white on your body, but you don't remember to rub it in your bum bum. You see that place, I mean the back bum bum, that great divide, it needs that moisturizer as well. It needs that body oil as well. We need a situation whereby if you used to do body scrub and your skin is smooth and soft, when we get to that area at the back, that great divide, it is also soft and supple. So ensure you also work there. So for people that go for Brazilian wax, that do the Brazilian wax, kudos to you. You're doing great, and that is a very good move to make. So if you want to carry out the Brazilian wax, still go ahead and do it. It is good for you. Yes. But if you think you cannot handle the pain that comes along, don't go. No problem. But ensure you wash that place for us very well. Bend down. Spread your legs. Wash. Including the men. Men, listen. It is not only the women that needs to bend down when they are washing their body. You also need to bend down and wash. And now for the men, you see that your scrotum, it has many folds. The rugae, it has rugae. It means that there are lots of dirt that can be lurking around there and making you a potential infector, because when you have lots of dirt hanging around this area of the scrotum, the rugae part of the scrotum, you find out that that place has every tendency of carrying dirt, germs, diseases. When you're having communion with your wife, you can pass to her, and now this lady will go down with urinary tract infection. So because we don't want a situation like that, you have to also take care. You have to also ensure that you do the needful so that you don't be a potential infector, or you don't become an infector suddenly. All right. So you bend down, carry your did I say testicle? Carry your scrotum. Carry out an examination. Look around it. Carry out an examination. Put your soap and then walk through it. Wash it. And if you're married and you feel that you don't want to do it yourself, your wife can definitely help you. Yes. The truth is this. I cannot forget the ladies, because hey, you've got the vulva, you've got the mons pubis, you've got the labia majora, the labia minora, you've got the clitoris, you've got, I don't want to start another way, but hey, spare me that. You see that mons pubis, that place where there is hair, that is the mons pubis. Please scrub it very well and ensure if the hair is much, you can use your scissors and cut. That is if using shaving beak is going to cause you bumps, it irritates you easily. Use your scissors, trim it. In fact, when you trim the hair there, it looks better than when you even shave it off. Yes. So trim and then look good. Then we go all the way down to the labia majora. The labia majora is still that place that there is hair, that bigger lip where there is hair. So ensure you wash that place very well. Now that is the only place that your sponge can actually go to. Then when we come to the labia minora, you get rid of your sponge and get rid of your soap. Use your water. Now I know many people using this whole vagina wash and all that. So far you are not getting irritated by the chemicals in it, and of course you don't just wake up and decide to use something because everybody is using it. You need to consult your doctor, your dermatologist. You need to consult them, because you don't want a situation whereby you're done using something and then you're having vulvitis. Vulvitis is inflammation of the vulva, and this inflammation can be as a result of what you used in the vulva, or how the intensity of you scrubbing your vulva. So I understand that you want to smell nice and you want to taste nice for people that you know. So, but the thing is, please, even when you want to smell and taste nice, do it in moderation so that you're not going to cause yourself trouble. the vulva can be irritated and eventually result to vulvitis, and it's you that will still suffer the pain. So please ensure that when you want to wash your vulva, bend or like squat all the way down. The same way you want to squat when you're on the bed with your man, squat all the way down to wash your booty. So get your hand and wash, wash, and wash. So that's just, you don't need soap and nothing, no, but you need to wash thoroughly. So I had some people saying use some piece of clothes to scrub it. You don't really need to use some piece of clothes. Improvise a vaginal sponge, no, because some people are definitely gonna go down with reactions. So that's irritation. So for us to avoid stuff like that, I would advise you use your hand. Just ensure you wash very well and engage enough water as you wash, so that water will also aid in removing everything. But of course, we know that the vagina is self-cleaning, but you also need your hand to do some work there, right? All right, so on to the back. You see the back bar? It is very important that you wash it, and if possible, if you have money to buy scrub, get scrub. Scrub your back area all the way down to your booty. Scrub all the way down to the back of your knee. Very, very important. Many people don't even consider that place. Like they feel that place is not even existing. God, I beg. Ha! Please, that back of your knee, scrub it well. Please, scrub it very, very, very well. It is very important, so that that place will not gather dirt and suddenly start smelling. And of course, when you're applying your oil perf and you apply here your wrists, which I know you have already scrubbed, you apply here, which everybody always do apply. You apply here, you apply here. Ensure you apply at the back of your knee as well. It is very, very important. Then we come to the ankle and the feet, the sole of the feet. Many people don't even remember that place exists again. Please get that stool that they normally use to wash it, or get a file it, wash it. It will make the soles of your feet very supple, and it will make it very soft. And if you're a lady, kudos to you, you are doing well. And even men, you don't need to look you don't need to look like some crazy man that just jumped out of the forest and now your wife is looking the best. It doesn't make sense now. But let the energy match, let the vibes be matching vibes. You get what I'm saying. So that when body is touching body, everything is making sense, right? I love you all. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.